talk about Cody Rhodes defeating Drew McIntyre for the Undisputed WWE Championship, which means Cody will now be facing Randy Orton at WrestleMania. And I can tell you right now, a lot of the people in the IWC are not happy at all, which would warrant nearly 100K dislikes on the WWE YouTube channel. Am I surprised? Absolutely not. The moment that Nick Aldis announced that Cody Rhodes was going to be getting a title shot against Drew McIntyre on SmackDown, my issue really stems from the booking creatively overall, because the whole point of the 3 stages of hell contract was that Cody could no longer compete for the title as long as Drew held the title. So then logically, Cody should have been put in a whole nother creative direction. But instead, he gets a title shot anyway. Drew McIntyre was booked like a scary heel from the moment he won that title, which doesn't even match his character in the slightest. Now, I will say I did like the idea of Drew McIntyre attacking everybody, no matter who they were, to establish himself and assert himself as champion, especially leading up to Elimination Chamber, because there are multiple people that could have had a chance at his title. Drew wins the title, but attacks Cody repeatedly, even after Drew already beat him. The writing was just on the wall at that point. It felt like Cody was in game the entire time. And another thing I couldn't help but think was, why even put Cody Rhodes in the Elimination Chamber and the Royal Rumble if he wasn't going to win either of them, only to give him a random title shot later on, just to go back and break the element of storytelling of the story that you told. I've also seen reports that WWE made this decision because they were having trouble selling WrestleMania tickets. But I feel like Drew McIntyre and Randy Orton is a way more compelling story as of right now than Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton. Please correct me if I'm wrong, you guys, because there is some context that I may be missing. But from what I remember, the last story element that I recall from Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes was legacy. But Randy already beat Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania to end that story, no? And the only thing recently has been obviously Randy Orton eyeing or saying he plans to go after the title. But technically, that's everybody in the WWE. And I do feel like there is some history between Randy Orton and Drew McIntyre that could have been explored even more. And the clash between the two personalities within itself would have been very interesting and entertaining. But as I said earlier, WWE doesn't exactly book into creativity anymore. A majority of it is based off of who can bring in the most moolah. And even though Cody isn't one of my personal favorites, clearly as of right now, they kind of view him as the next John Cena, or at least they're trying to put him into that place. Very popular, very likable, very family oriented, meaning kids like him a lot. Your prototypical role model. So that's what we get. We don't know. Maybe Drew doesn't let it go and keeps pushing and pushing and pushing until he's put into the match and they make it a triple threat. Or maybe we see a situation involving Sammy, Drew, and Jacob getting a match at WrestleMania. I don't know. I'm just curious to see what they plan to do with Drew after all of this has unfolded. That's the end of the video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And you guys let me know in the comments, how do you guys feel about the storylines that are building around the WrestleMania card so far? I love reading you guys' comments and engaging with you all. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.